Hola niños, welcome to another shared reading lesson. We are going to be talking about this word that you see, which is the word fiction. And the word fiction means like when you read a book and you know that the story, somebody made it up. And sometimes the way we know what fiction is by maybe the story has characters that are animals and the animals are talking to each other. And because we know that animals don't usually talk to each other, we know that it's fiction, that it's not a real story. Somebody made it up. And the reason why it's fun to see characters that way is it's just more entertaining, right? It's fun to see bears talking to each other, or just characters that we usually don't see talking to each other. So it's called fiction, and this story that we're going to do today in shared reading is called realistic fiction. And that means that it could be true, everything in it could be true, but just somebody made up the story. So it's still fiction, but it could be real. So it's called realistic fiction. So we're going to need our shared reading book, and you're going to be on page 14. So let me show you 14 down here. And go ahead and make sure you have a pencil, and of course you're always going to need crayons to color your picture. So I'm going to read the story with you, and then we're going to annotate it. So the title is Sad Ladybug, Glad Ladybug. A tiny ladybug wanted to go outside. Ham saw the ladybug on the windowsill. So she opened the big window for her. The happy ladybug flew outside. So there's our little story, and we're going to go ahead and read the instructions on the bottom, and it says circle the words that begin with S. And this, friends, the letter S is our letter of the week. This is what letter S looks like. Let me focus it a little more here. This is letter S, and it makes the S sound. So we're going to find words that begin with that letter. Sad ladybug. I see it right here. So let's go ahead and circle that. And if you want to find the words all by yourself without my help, you can pause the video and find all the words by yourself. But if you need help, you can just do it with me. So sad ladybug, glad ladybug. I don't see any other words that begin with S. And then if I read all of this, I don't see anything that begins with S. This one has an S in it, but it doesn't begin. But I see right here the word saw. Can you say the word saw? Ham saw the ladybug on the windowsill. Let's go to the next page. So we're going to circle that. She, now when you put an S next to an H, it changes the sound, and now we have ch. But this still counts as a word that begins with S, so we're going to circle that one too. So she opened the big window for her. The happy ladybug flew outside. So I don't see any other words that begin with S, so let's see what else we're going to do here. Let's read the bottom. It says, underline the word the. So the word the is our sight word this week. Let's go ahead and underline it. A tiny ladybug wanted to go outside. Nothing there. Ham saw the. Here's the word the. Let's underline it this time. Ham saw the ladybug on the. Here's another the windowsill. So she opened the big window for her. The happy ladybug flew outside. Oh, here's the word the, but it looks different because it has a capital. And it has a capital because it's the beginning of a sentence, see? Alright, so we are done doing everything except you have to put a happy face by your favorite part. So I'll let you do that. So if you like a tiny ladybug wanted to go outside, if you like that part, then put a happy face. Or maybe you like Pam saw the ladybug on the windowsill, you can put a happy face there. Choose just one place to put a happy face. So she opened the big window for her. If you like that, you can put a happy face there. or the happy ladybug flew outside. Maybe you like that part for happy face there. Alright, so now we get to go to the bottom down here. We're going to write all of our sight words. Now I'm going to move my face out of the way so you guys can see what I'm going to do there. Let's move me up here. Okay, so we're going to zoom out. So down here on this line, we're going to write the words that we found that begin with S. So let's start with the word sad, and we're going to put it right here. Sad. Whoops, those are my dogs barking. I hope you can't hear them. Alright, there is the word sad. Now let's put a comma. Whoops, and now we don't have focus. There we go. And the next word is the word saw. Here's the word saw. So let's spell it. S, and then A, and double. And then we're going to put a comma next. And now we're going to say so. And we're going to put an S, and an O. Hold on a minute. Can you guys quiet the dog down? Sorry guys, life is happening. Okay, so, and then the word she. Here's the word she, so let's go ahead and put a comma, and we're going to put S, H, and E. And the reason we put commas is so that we can separate the words, and we know that this is not a sentence. This is just a list of words. Alright, so we're done writing all of our words that begin with S, and now we're going to draw a picture. And this is the part you have to do on your own, so that my video doesn't take forever to finish. But here I want you to draw a picture of you anytime that you remember finding a bug. Maybe you found a bug outside in your garden, or maybe you went on a walk and you found a bug. It doesn't have to be a ladybug, it could be any kind of bug that you want it to be. Let's see, ladybugs are probably my favorite, so I'm gonna draw a picture of me out in the tall grass and finding a ladybug. So you guys go ahead and do that drawing and make sure you take a picture with it on Seesaw, alright, so that I can count your assignment. Thank you for listening today.